John Williams, Steven Spielberg. So, guys, obviously, there's been cultural bleed. I grew up in kind of between Amityville, Long Island, pretty much during the summers, and obviously the end of Long Island. To my knowledge, yeah, Amity Islands. It's supposed to be like a fictitious town in Long Island. I'm going to go ahead and forecast they tried to film in Amityville, Long Island, but couldn't. To be honest, probably what happened. But I don't think they did film it there. But either way, that's not the point. So there has been some cultural bleed of this film. I know it's a shark, and that's basically it. But either way, let's continue.
I'm coming!
Okay. Oh.
I'm definitely coming! Whoa!
Well, okay. Starting early.
Take it easy.
Like maybe that could be Fire Island out there, but it's not. It's somewhere else. I can't place it yet. But it's definitely New England. That's a fear. I think you're going to. I think you're going. She did. Yeah, definitely a fear. Definitely a fear. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Listen, you know how far I go out into the ocean on Long Island? This isn't Long Island. But again, you know how far I go out into the ocean? It's probably like maybe... like, you know when the waves stop? I would say probably 10 feet. Okay? I'm not going anywhere into open ocean or semi-open ocean. Right? That's not happening ever.
What about that?
I think they had pretty strategic, like, casting. Okay, they had pretty. They knew they had a type, and they just cast it.
For this is summer.
How's that?
Like you're from New York.
Mom,
This is gonna be a spectacular movie. I know it is. I smell it.
cut.
Listen, us Long Islanders have like a pretty thick accent. You know how long it took me to try to break free from my specifically Long Island accent? It took me a very long time. It still just sucks me back in. Okay, let me speak to someone, anyone from Long Island, and it's done. Okay, you should hear conversations with my mother. It's crazy. Okay, you don't understand a single thing. Martha's Vineyard. No doubt. Massachusetts. Martha's Vineyard. That's where we are. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 1,000%. Obviously a long time ago, right? But things don't change. Like the bones of the areas, this is definitely 100% Martha's Vineyard. This. Massachusetts. Like it could pass for like super like out east, like specifically where I'm from, like Montauk, West Hampton, East Hampton, Bridgehampton, etc. Guys, right? Like out there, it could definitely pass for that area, but it's definitely not. It looks like it looks like it.
Nobody's...
Well, you found her. We already knew.
Well, you're up off.
This isn't Martha's Vineyard. I think it's close, but it's not.
Hey, look at the kids.
Guys, I want to point out this was definitely filmed very well for the era it came out in, guys. Like shot for shot, frame for frame, it's absolutely stunning. Consistently. Like each of the frames that we're seeing definitely has the ability to tell a story. I mean, this is a really well put together film. Like even compared to other things that we've seen.
Chief.
Guys, is it a thing for like police officers randomly to drive like Broncos or something? Here, Sons of Anarchy. I've never really, or is it just for like film and TV to make it like look cool or something. But all right. Yeah, guys, I will say they're doing good with like representing the culture very well, I'd say, because I mean, yeah, this is how you get from like to Fire Island really fast. Specifically, like there's a lot of these ferry situations and once you kind of get into like the Cape specifically, yeah, this is normal. Like, you can do this daily. And, like I've spent a lot of time in Amityville Harbor.
Well, what else could have done that to that girl? Boat propellant?
Well, I think possibly, yes, a boating
That's
accident.
not what you told me over the phone.
I was wrong.
Yeah, that was before he spoke to the mayor. That was before the mayor didn't really want to mess up the tourism.
We'll have to...
Martin.
Wow.
Summer girl goes swimming. Swims out a little far. She tires. Fishing boat comes along. We've got a panic on our hands on the 4th of July.
Well, listen, bro. You are now officially responsible for every single loss of life that occurs. You are. That's it.
Island. Maybe that's it.
Okay. But none of you are islanders. None of you. But all right.
He's parking in front of the house. I can't get down to the office, and that garbage truck next to the office has got to be moved. So what I need is a red zone. It's a simple thing you can take care of. You've got it.
Okay, so hold on really quickly. He got a phone call while he was in the office. That phone call, what happened on that phone call? I guess that's my question here. And secondly, if it only happened one time, the shark could have definitely moved on. So he's kind of making it seem, guys, like there's been multiple attacks that we know of, okay? Yeah, there could be one shark here that's hunting or something, guys, right? But if there's not more information, you know, I think we need more information. But I understand this is a movie from the 70s, and they kind of leave out, like, they don't like baby step you through things. You know, I think that's pretty much the biggest takeaway I generally get from movies from this era. They don't handhold you, bro. Right? So maybe there was something that happened off screen that we just don't know of that's making him like so paranoid, at least. But if there's only that one instance.
Come here a minute.
Yeah, oh my God. Look at that. That was a crazy parallax shot, guys. Hold on. Bro, well played. Oh no, see, I'm sitting here focusing on the beauty of the shot and not realizing, you know, and not commenting on the kid that just got like torn apart. Listen, guys, he was right. Maybe the whole beach should be closed. And it was a kid too. Is the kid gone? I thought that was one of the kids that were being dragged off, but I guess, again, they don't handhold us, so we need to kind of pay super attention, even more than normal. Yeah, the kid definitely was taken.
Around here.
Oh,
Look, I can't argue with you. I can't talk to you.
Because we did see some like kid being dragged basically out of the water. I thought that was the kid. Similar red shorts.
Not only me, because I have a motel. How do you feel about it?
Let's have some water.
Okay. So obviously we see the local town folks, specifically the ones who own businesses, are here to figure out if it's going to be a great idea to close the beaches or not. But the problem is that you definitely need to. You have to. There's nothing here for the beachgoers this year, guys. And that's just a reality. And I do think if they do leave it open, then each one of these individuals should be responsible for all of the lives lost, guys.
Let's have a prayer, please.
If that happens.
Any special questions?
Is that $3,000 bounty on the shark in cash or check?
Shock? Yeah, see, you're not from Long Island, bro. You're from like Boston. Shock? Okay.
Prayer, please.
Who would do such a thing? Like, who raised you? Why would you put nails on a chalkboard? Like, you know, you had to do it, right? And the feeling of you running your nails down that chalkboard was absolutely abysmal, wasn't it? You deserved that, okay? You 100% deserved every single feeling you felt as you were running your nails down, running your nails down that chalkboard.
You gotta make up your minds. You wanna stay alive and ante up? You wanna play it cheap? Be on welfare the whole winter.
$58,000. That's a gigantic increase, bro. That's like a little over 3 times.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna go ahead and forecast that this movie created a lot of movie tropes. I think so, probably.
3,000 years.
Martin.
They don't know.
Enough. You're not going to even be able to go to sleep tonight. Here. Come on.
Thanks.
Oh.
Also, no way him on his salary can afford this property. No chance, bro. Like, no chance. At all. I mean, maybe, no, even then? I don't know, bro. This is too crazy.
All right, Michael, out of the boat.
Oh,
Get out of that boat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, these kids in this generation here, they were built different. They were built differently. Okay. Yeah.
Can't we go home?
Something about Bimini. I missed it. Something from Bimini. Whoa. Not even a warning, bro. No warning. Just didn't. I don't feel comfortable watching this, bro. Not that. Nah. He's about to get eaten. Bro, help that man up. Come on. Get. Okay. Hey, listen, you may be upset about how many people are out here trying to solve the problem for the money, right? But you kind of caused it. Like, you put a bounty on this shark.
Put aboard that boat! I never said it, Bryce! Yeah, well, that ain't safe!
Like, you can't get upset now.
What happened to the extra help we're supposed to have?
That's not until the 4th of July. Between now and then, it's you and me.
You know those 8 guys in the fantail launch out there?
Yeah.
Well, none of them are going to get out of the harbor alive.
Lenny, that's what I'm talking about. You know their first names. Talk to those clowns.
Everyone seems to be having a really
Oh, you're kind of happy about that, though.
good time today.
Tell me about it.
No, but
What can we do for you?
Well, I think the best thing for me to do is to
Find a
see
hotel.
the remains of the first victim, the girl on the beach.
Okay, well, that's also an option.
Okay, fine. Just bear with me, will you?
Sure.
Thanks. Let's show Mr. Hooper.
This is not very intelligent. None of them. None of what they're doing is intelligent.
Identified as Christine Loss prevents any detailed analysis. However, the attacking squalus must be considerably larger than any normal squalus found in these waters. Didn't you get on a boat and check out these waters?
No, he didn't.
Well, this is not a boat accident.
We know it's not a boat accident. The mayor just has to say that plainly for some reason, because he's corrupt.
It wasn't any propeller, it wasn't any coral reef, and it wasn't Jack the Ripper. It was a shark.
Just the guys who caught the
Nah, too small.
fish could just open it up a little bit.
I mean, yeah, obviously a shark that small could absolutely, demolish a human, but I highly doubt that at 30 minutes into the film that they actually caught the fish. So the shark. So this is not it. Can't be.
Please, I want to get a picture of the guy with the fish.
I refuse to believe
Come
it.
on, please, I need a picture for the paper. Come on. We're all in your debt for bringing in that monster.
That's a really good looking fake shark.
All right, where you
What I am saying is that
The teeth kind of ruin it though.
it may not be.
That a girl got killed here last week. And you knew it. You knew there was a shark out there.
Arrest her right now. How dare you assault a law enforcement officer, bro?
You knew it was dangerous, but you let people go swimming anyway. You knew all those things.
Okay, listen, I think you're blaming the wrong person. Right? Put that blame towards the mayor. The mayor is at fault here, purely. You want to blame someone, blame the mayor. Blame him immediately. He's terrible. Don't reelect him. If anything, guys, he was the one that was saying close the beach. Don't go in the water. You're passing blame to the wrong person. Arrest her right now. I think everyone looks a lot older than I think they are, right? Definitely. I think everyone that we see just looks at, I don't know, like in this day and age, maybe 10, 15 years older than they are. I think so. Because the woman that hit him, I would say solid 70. And that she's referring to a kid that was probably like 7. So that's a miracle, I think.
When I was on the beach, I turned around and I actually saw my boat being taken apart, and ever since then, yes, I have been studying sharks, and that's why I know that I'm going to go to the Institute tomorrow and tell them that you still have a shark problem here.
By a 4.5-foot shark?
Why do you have to tell them that?
Sorry.
Probably mandatory. I mean, like, for example, you tell something to like a psychiatrist or therapist and they have to like report these things. Maybe if he knows that there is a shark issue and everyone else is acting like there isn't one, and he was there and he knew, maybe he would be responsible, right? So he's doing the adult thing, right? You're just following what your corrupt mayor has told you to do.
Sorry if I thought that...
Is it true that most people get attacked by sharks in 3 feet of water, about 10 feet from the beach?
Yeah.
Wow.
And before people start...
Oh, no. Okay, wait a second. I need to reevaluate my Long Island beach trips then, bro, because I'm telling you, I specifically don't go out far because I don't want to be bothered with the nonsense, right? I'd rather swim in like a pool. I'll do laps in a pool or something. But to go into like the ocean water on like the open water on purpose? Nah, I don't like it.
Just like I thought.
It's not him.
Came up in the Gulf Stream from southern waters.
Louisiana license plate.
He didn't need a car, did he?
Well, that's not him.
That's it.
I mean, this should be very loud to you, sir. Close the beach. Get the people out of the water. Find a way to solve your shark problem.
Gotta close the beach, call the mayor.
Yes. The mayor's not gonna like that.
Got a bigger problem than that, Martin.
Sluggings. Kids can't leave the house. You gotta walk them to school.
1975? I don't know, bro. I pretty much walked to school in like 93, 94. I was like 7. I remember this vividly. Walking to school distances of maybe, I don't know, 45 minutes. What are you talking about? I mean, you see kids on the subway at like 7 or 8 in 2024. What are you saying exactly? All right? What do you mean by that? All right. Fear-mongering.
But anyway.
You can only imagine.
Look, Martin, I've got to go down there and check their hull. Wait.
Yeah, bro, how about you just tow the boat in and then look at it from safety? Because don't get in that water. Or try to at least get closer or something. Broken glass. A gigantic bite in the wood. Like, why even get in the... always get in the water? Why? This man's about to get eaten. And you find it entertaining to just hang out in the water, bro. Just You could have done all of this. Bro, you could have done all of this at the dock, bro. All right, and now you hit me with a jump scare, an unnecessary jump scare, guys.
And what did you say the name of this shark is?
You don't know what a great white shark?
Carcarius. It's a great white.
But you don't have the tooth. Look, we depend on the summer people here for our very lives.
You are not going to...
Get this man out of office right now. It's time for him to go. Pack it up, bro. Pack it up.
Sick vandalism. That is a deliberate mutilation of a public service message. Now, I want those little paint hats on.
The what? No. He's not lining up for anything. Like, please be fully aware. He's not going anywhere near the water. Pay attention to that. I'm forecasted. He has no interest in going near the water. He knows what you're saying is true, but he doesn't care. He cares about the monetary gain that he will get, right, by leaving the beach open. That's all he cares about.
But those beaches will be open for this weekend.
This is incredibly frustrating. Incredibly frustrating. Oh my God. Oh my God. Guys, I've also never heard like anyone on Long Island basically ever say the mainland. Never heard it. I've never heard that in all of my years. Not even a single time. Doesn't exist. It just doesn't exist. We talk about, upstate New York, right? Anything basically above Manhattan is Canada, right? But that's about the end of it, guys, right? And New Jersey is garbage. That's all we hear, right? New Jersey, trash. That's where we dump our trash at, right? Anything above Manhattan, that's Canada.
Oh, hi, Larry. Why aren't you in the water?
Nah, we're good here.
I just put some suntan
Right.
lotion on, and I'm
Right.
trying to absorb
Nobody's
some of this sun.
going in.
Right.
Please, get in the water.
Bro, you get in the water. How about that? How about you get into the water? Listen, if those were my parents, right, who decided to just fold to peer pressure with my children, like, how are you grandparents, right? And then putting your grandchildren in danger. How are you doing that? Why are you doing that? If you wanted to go swim, could you stay? No. Let them stay on the beach and you go into the water.
False alarm. Must be this glare.
All right, well, something's about to happen. Obviously, they're showing us under here, but yet we have not heard those like super ominous strings yet, so everything must be fine. See? And this is why I don't mess with open water. Right there. Yeah, stand there and scream.
Please.
Wow, you're going to jail. Oh yeah, they have jail for you. It's kid jail. It's fine, right? Absolutely, bro. You're going to sleep on the top bunk and all of that. Don't worry. You're going to jail. You got to. Hey, you got a shark behind. You got a shark behind. The man's leg fell off. I can't even give you any advice, bro. The cop doesn't even have a gun for some weird reason. Oh my God, guys. This movie is captivating. I did not know that this was like a good movie. Okay, keep that in mind. Like, it's really good. Like, even for the era, I'm normally kind of like a I'm kind of an old movie hater. I am, right? Generally, they're filmed terribly. Right? I just can't mentally wrap my head around some of that, right? But the screenplay is great. I think the acting is great. You know, the kids are not acting very well at all. They're not. The shark is definitely playing its part, though, very well by just demolishing everything it comes in contact with. Again, I didn't think that there were going to be jump scares in a shark movie, guys, but we're here for that, absolutely. And listen, the island is much better than New York City. New York City's dirty, okay? The island actually has, like, fresh air and seafood. Okay, just want to point that out. More civilized. All offense intended.
See? My kids were on that beach too.
Then you're a bigger idiot than I thought you were. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Were you smoking in the hospital? That's normal. You're finally doing the right thing, Larry.
You try this. Made it myself. Pretty good stuff.
I bet that is disgusting. I don't know, bro. Listen, he's the one that actually went to school for it. I get it. You know, you're out here a fisherman, right? I get that, right? But something tells me that he may actually, in fact, know more. I mean, I get it. You know more practical information, you know, but I'm sorry. You're going to lose in the battle of the actual intelligence here, guys. I'm sorry. And I think in this context, at least, I'm not really partial to this character. That's probably also why I'm slightly biased towards this guy, right? But, all right. You're the captain.
Master, pilot, and I'm captain.
So keep that in mind here. He has complete control. Him. The guy who tried to give you rot gut.
Some kind of half-ass astronaut.
He's a complete imbecile. Complete. Guys, I definitely love the overall palette of that this film is kind of giving us, because I love it. It's just simple, right? Obviously film, right? And the teals and oranges are being implemented in a very natural, supernatural way. It's not something that's overblown. It just looks like a really, really good camera was used to film this. Like, it's not too sharp at all. The shot is out of focus completely, but that's not. But we're not going to harp on that specifically, right? But it looks great. I love the overall like pastels that are being utilized naturally. But that's obviously all based on the film stock used. But it's great choice. I mean, I get it. Like, if you've seen The Ladies of Spain, listen, I want to go ahead and point out a couple of things. I understand why some fisherman captain would probably write like a sea shanty about the women from the south of Spain. I get that. Bro, I've seen that. It's crazy. My wife is from the south of Spain. I like her a lot. But still, it's crazy.
Picnic. See, you got your rubbers.
Wait, that may have meant something different back then. I'm speculating because when I hear that, I'm not sure. I think exactly what he means. Maybe like the suit.
16-footer off Montauk. Had to stick 2 barrels in him, 2 to wear him down and bring him up.
Montauk has a Montauk Point. It's a lighthouse at the tip of the easternmost end of Long Island, New York. That's the reference that he's making here. You caught a 16-footer off of Montauk. All right, there's Plum Island out there also, but we can't go there. It's like a secret military base type thing, like Area 51. All right. Ominous music. So now we know it's either going to be, well, for the sake of the movie, it has to be something big, but not exactly it, right? For the sake of the movie, they can't give it to us yet. The sweet, sweet release has to be at least within the last 20 minutes of the film. Wet the reel? Like, I really want to try this one day.
The wire's showing.
The wire's showing.
Unbuckle me.
It's not a shark.
Grab the leader, Hooper.
See? I told you.
Okay, take this rock. Open. Give the chief
Like, it has to be something else that's like gigantic, but. And what exactly makes that fishing rod not break? Huh.
But it's definitely a game. Vacation enough to admit when you're wrong.
I mean, that's fair. Like, coming from both angles of this here, that's fair. That's fair. Like, he's been on the water longer than anyone else, but again, I don't know. I think I would probably put his experience with his experience, even though he's seen everything, he's read everything, right? So this is a solid battle of, I guess, skill at the end of the day, and has more skill. But I do also believe that it obviously wasn't the shark. It has to be something else. But again, that's just based off of how storylines generally work. Something's coming. Yep. They framed that shot perfectly. Whoa. Nah, turn it up, turn it on. Your boat is obviously not large enough to handle this. Turn it back on. Nope. Hopefully it's like a rifle or like large. No. Okay, like a harpoon. Is that what that is? Yeah, it's a harpoon. Bro, you should have brought like a 50 cal out here and just, as many times as you possibly could. Okay. Like, is this something that's like normally done for large fish? Again, I've never gone large open ocean fishing. The most I've done was on a pier, basically. Or like a little John boat type of thing. But never nothing like this. It's too strong. I mean, that one barrel is not enough, specifically if it's only air. That was a terrible transition. You didn't even let him finish talking. What? It's almost like that was like a deleted scene, or there is like a version, like a director's cut edition maybe, that actually has like the full scenes of things. Now that I saw that, it tells me most likely there's another cutter. There is another cut out there. There has to be. I just don't like him, bro. I don't know. He's very unlikable. This is not someone that I could ever imagine having any type of conversations with. But all right.
You want to drink? Drink to your leg? I'll drink to your leg. Okay, so we drink our legs.
So they found something common that could bring them together. And then these commonalities are going to push them to catch this shark. I think that's the story that's being told. Like two guys from two separate, different walks of life come together. At first, they absolutely strongly detest each other. And then they find something that can bring them together as a team, unit, so they can win.
So 1,100 men went in the war. 316 men come out. The Sharks took the rest June the 29th, 1945.
Oh.
Anyway, we delivered the bomb.
Right. I mean, I will say that scene ran a little long, right? I appreciate the story, the history, lesson involved in it, guys, right? But I would say specifically for the movie, it ran a little long, but it was a great monologue. No doubt here. Hey guys, your ship is about to go down. Oh, they were setting this. Okay, hold on. The story was being told to basically foreshadow to this specific moment, right? The ship went down, and there were 1,100 people in the water. 316 were saved. So someone is about to lose their life. It's kind of what I'm getting from this here, at least, if the foreshadow is correct. Bro, start the boat and go back to the shore. The last thing we need. None of you are okay. What was that in the sky? What is that? Okay, is it like a random like alien encounter happening, guys? Oh, they're stuck.
I can't. Good.
How are we still floating? Oh no. The shark, bro. The shark. No, but like for real, guys. The shark put holes in the wood. Maybe there's something about boats I thought I understood, but I don't think I grasp. How exactly is this boat still floating perfectly? Like there was no damage done, guys. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they said pump it out, but that doesn't mean that they fixed the wood, guys. I'm not sure that's doing much. But I get it. I get it.
Okay.
Are they still connected?
To shore instead of him leading us out to sea.
Oof. Like, so you did not care about it. Like, what were these standards for emissions back then, guys? I'm confused.
Grab a couple of clear him!
Oh, bro, get out of there. Bro, I thought every single thing in me said that this man was about to be cut in half. Everything. I was waiting for that to happen mentally. Okay, I didn't know what was going on here, guys. That's what I expected. Oh, he's about to take your ship down.
Come on, Quinn! Come on!
Bro, we need like a bazooka or something, bro. I think that's probably, going forward, RPG or better, if that's possible.
Out of my way.
Like a side-mounted cannon or something. Oh! Well, that's your score. Bro, exactly. Do this immediately, but back up. Okay. Let him have it. Okay. All right. This is an indestructible boat, bro, and I don't understand. Was was the build quality that amazing back then? Right? It patches itself. Okay. It has to. I want to know what exactly is this boat made out of, bro? Is it adamantium? Listen, bros. Right. Get back to land. Okay, let him chase you back to land. And you're sinking. Bro, get the water out of your boat, bro. It's probably time to suit up. Look at like one side of your boat.
You got any better suggestions?
I mean, yeah. Listen, you guys are going down with the ship. Ew. Why would you put that in your mouth? Like you're putting in another person's sweat, okay, with the hooks. Imagine, man, sweating all day long. How does he taste? Salty? I don't like it. Of course he drops it, bro. Of course. I think that was probably mandatory. Bro, he touched it one time and now it's wide open. I hope you make it. Like seriously, I hope you make it. Oh no! Yeah, he's out of there. Oh no! Like, bro, how are you even gonna find it?
Let's get it away!
Bro, back up! This is too uneasy. This is I feel too uneasy. You are going to be in for a surprise. Yeah, that's done. That's done. Half his body. Yeah, that's done. That's done. He's not coming back. Like, bro, you realize that if you didn't go as hard as you were going on the engine, you probably could have made it closer to shore. You know that, but you know, maybe that right there, what just happened to you, was probably punishment for your idiocy. Puncture it. Puncture it. Yeah, bro, that is done. You are done. Listen, I wish the best for this man, the complete best, but I don't know how his plan is going to work, but it has to, I think, right? It has to, but I just don't know. I don't have much faith in it right now. The eye, go for the eyes. Go for the eyes. And that other guy is just basically hiding underneath the water with a full dive tank on. You're not hitting it. Last shot. Oh my God. That's wild. That's Wild's one. Listen, I had no faith in you. I had none. Zero. And I mean that to the depth of me here. I had no faith that your plan was going to work. I'm glad it did, though. Now, how are we going to get to shore? Like, now wouldn't, like, other sharks smell that blood and see and want to see what's going on? Bro, we did it. Well, you did it. Bro, a little late to the party? Don't even get on a boat. I'm also going to forecast that he has now currently like lost his fear of the sea. He's done all this. I think you're fine now. Montauk Point. All right, guys, listen. Movie's phenomenal. I finally saw Jaws, and I will tell you this right now, I think I like this movie a lot. This is something that I can definitely go back to for many, many, many years, right? But the film was basically only about three characters. Hooper, Brody, and Quint. End of the day. They tried to hook me in and make it seem like there were other people that were important to the story, but not really. It was just those three characters, basically. And again, I'm not really a super fan of Quint. But I'm glad, you know, he did a lot for the country, let's say. But other than that, I'm not really a super fan of him. I never really was. But at the end, it made all the sense in the world. I mean, why would you destroy the radio that could have saved you? You put your entire crew at risk. I get it, you're the captain, but once you start acting crazy, I think it's time to mutiny a little bit. Now, they did actually achieve what they went out there for, but I personally think they should have called the Coast Guard. Coast Guard could have come out there and actually helped with the scenario, to be honest. Okay, that probably would have been safer, a lot safer. But at least now the mayor doesn't have to pay out all this money to Quint. Guess I don't know how that's going to work. Because potentially, what was that shark? Did they actually have like real shark footage here? Like, how do they do this is what I'm asking. Because generally you can't train a shark to do things. So what exactly happened here? Okay. Yeah, what happened? Seriously. But Hooper kind of disappointed me at the end where he just hid. He's definitely not the hero here. Brody is the hero. No doubt here, guys. But here's the thing. So I know that there are a couple more versions of this movie Jaws. As I was searching for this one, I saw others pop up. Guys, let me know if they're even worth checking out. If so, we can definitely go down the line here. But I don't know what's the point, though, if that makes any sense. Like, what could be the actual plot, or is it the same exact thing? Like next year happens and a brand new shark comes back all over again. Could be it. That could be the overall plot, but all right, listen, no complaints here. If you guys would like to see the full-length reaction, it is on Patreon at the 2nd tier, and you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.